Everyone, I am Monica from IELTS 9. So we will be doing this reading, Endangered Chocolate. Endangered Chocolate. You must be thinking why I am reading it twice, thrice, because I want to understand the meaning of this title, because I am not going to understand the story of this reading passage first and then I will go to questions. No, this is wrong method. Absolutely wrong. First, try to understand the meaning of this title, then we will go to the questions. Definitely for this reading we have three types of question. You can see this. First is choose the correct letter A, B, C or D, that is multiple choice questions. Second type of question we have, which paragraph contains the following information, means these are the information they have given and we have to find these information from the paragraphs. Suppose this fourth number is in B paragraph, then in front of fourth number we will be putting B answer only. Okay. Third type of question, as you know, fill in the blanks are there. So what I was telling you, this reading was also reported on 20 July 2024 IELTS exam, because as you know, sometimes and even every time I am telling you, there are 2 or 3 sets of IELTS exam. So in one set that I have already covered 2 readings from the previous set, and in this set I am doing it first reading, that is Endangered Chocolate. Another reading is also there that was reported by IELTS test takers. I will show it to you. So this was another reading along with that Endangered Chocolate. So I will be doing it in next video also. Now this video is only to help IELTS test takers, those who are having difficulty in solving, in getting reading passages within limited time, as well as they don't know the strategy how to solve these multiple choice questions and these types of questions. So I will not be doing anything, not reading anything. I will read it straight away from the question, and till the time you can do it, I will show you paragraph also, question also. You do practice with me. Sometimes you can pause the screen before telling my answer. You just do it yourself. Okay, now let's start with multiple choice question. So how to do multiple choice question? Okay, so of course there are 4 options they have given and we have to select only one options. Definitely we will read the question statement. The question statement says, the flowers of the cocoa plant appear. The flowers of the cocoa plant appear means where it appear. So the examiner wants to know. So we will not be reading any option. We have to read the options when we are not getting any particular keyword. When in after reading 1 or 2 paragraphs you are not getting the location, then find keywords from these options. Now I have understood the meaning of this statement and I will go to the paragraph number 1, because this is first type of question. We will try to find the location in first paragraph. Flowers and cocoa plant. Okay, so let's find it in first paragraph. So here first paragraph says, now we are looking for flowers and cocoa plant. The cocoa tree they are talking about, and flower is here. Let's read it from here. Cocoa doesn't flower as plants do at the tips of its outer and uppermost branches. So clearly they have given cocoa doesn't flower as most plants do the tips of its outer and uppermost branches. Instead, its sweet white buds hang from the Instead of at the branches, its sweet white buds hang from the trunk and along a few fat branches which form where leaves drop off. These tiny flowers transform into pulp. Now these from here to here we have read. Now we have understood that they are talking about this trunk kind of thing, this branch kind of thing. Okay, so let's read the option. So you have read it. Now I will show you the question statement and we will just eliminate 2 options and then find one option. At the end of its top branches. So at the end also they have given top branches. Uppermost means top branches, but the flowers of the cocoa plant where it appears at the end of its, but here it is saying tips, so it is false statement. So itself the option is saying false. Here it is given tips, here it is given and, that's why it is wrong. Okay, along all of its branches. Now we have to find along all of its branches. only outer and uppermost branches they have given. This is also wrong statement. So mainly on its trunk. Let's find it. Instead means now it is clearly given. Its sweet white buds hang from the trunk and along a few fat branches which form where leaves drop off. These tiny flowers transform into this and this. Mainly on its trunk. So here it is given, its sweet white buds hang from the trunk. So we can select this. Now close to its leaves. They have not talked about any leaves. So leaves, here they have talked, but here they are not talking about any flowers. So I will just cut it. Now in this way we have selected. We have analyzed the statement because every word was given in the line. Wherever the location was there, every option was there. But how they have done it wrong, they have given contradicting, means incorrect information. That's why they are wrong. Now second one. In Africa, banana trees are planted with the cocoa plants in order to, okay, let's find this Africa and banana trees. Okay, these are two keywords we will take is, okay, in, so you can do this and this also. So I am looking for Africa, so I will not be reading too many things over here. So okay, so here in this paragraph no Africa word is there. Now C paragraph, I will be reading it. Something they have given, gold, Spanish explorer, luxury, 19 Swedish. No Africa word is here. Okay, let's move to D paragraph. So here I can see candy bars, cocoa powder, confection, today chocolate. Today is also there, means it is also important. Sometimes today, present times, they can ask in any question. So this is the location, Europe, Asia, good news. And cocoa is also facing some alarming problems. Okay, so here also no Africa, because in second question we are looking for Africa and banana trees. Okay, so in next question, next paragraph, my god, we have come to E paragraph. This person is head of coca program, center for this cooperation in development, this and this, France. 180 north and south of the equator, coca grows in 4 centuries since nothing. They have given so many countries name. It has been planted all around this hot humid tropical belt, and these countries name are there. Okay, no, yeah, Africa is here. See this, in F paragraph we have got Africa word. So let's read it. Africa. Today 70% of all chocolate beans come from West Africa and Central Africa. And pioneer farming, they stitch for, I am looking for banana is here. Okay, now let's read it properly. They strip patches of forest of all but the tallest canopy trees, and they put then they put in coca using temporary plantings of banana to shade the coca while it's young. It means they are planting this also, and they are planting banana also to protect, to shade the cocoa tree, I think. With luck, grows like this may produce annual yields and all. Okay, so let's read the options. We have read sufficient. Now I will show you the option. Just a minute. Now see this option. Replace the largest trees. Growers practice so-called pioneer farming. They strip patches of forest of all but the tallest canopy trees. They strip patches of forest of all but the tallest, and then they put in coca. Okay, replace the largest trees, not the exact, it is not given. Protect the new plants. They put in coca using temporary plantings of banana to shade the coca while it's young. Okay, to provide an extra crop. With luck, grows like many, this may produce annual yields. Okay, so this also they have given, but clearly it is not given that they want to protect the new plants. Let's read the statement again. In Africa, banana trees are planted with the cocoa plants in order to what, means why. So why with luck, I think they want to get some production, 50 to 60 pots per tree for it, means provide an extra crop we can select. Help soil improvement is not given here. Okay, they want to get extra crop because every tree is giving annual yields of 50-60 pots. So that is the way we have selected MCQ. Now third question. In paragraph H, already they have given the location. What is the writer referring to when he says the ripples would be felt the world over? Okay, the ripples, let's find ripples word over here. Now this is H paragraph. See this. In paragraph H, what is the writer referring to when he says the ripples would be felt over? Ripples. Let's find this ripples word here. H was the third producer. Okay, I think they are telling some story. Ripples word is here. So the ripples would be felt around the world. If another producer had the misfortune to falter now, then the ripples means some kind of wave would be felt around the world. In the United States, for example, imported coca is this billion domestic chocolate industry that in turn supports the nation's dairy and nut industry. 20% of all dairy products in the US go into confectionery. Okay, so before this sentence, let's read what they are saying. According to this, if a truly devastating disease like witch's broom reached West Africa, the world's largest producer, it could be catastrophic, means some problem kind of thing they are talking. And if another producer had the misfortune to falter now, the ripples would be felt over, means the wave would be felt over from this West Africa largest producer is facing. I think this is best kind of thing. And okay, they are talking about its dependent industry also. Now let's read the options. The impact a collapse in chocolate production could have on another industry. I think they are talking about another industry also. And impact will be there, because if another producer had the misfortune to falter now, the ripples would be felt over. So another industry is also there, we can select this, but let's read it. Another, the possibility of disease spreading to other crops. This is also not given. You can read the full paragraph. Nothing is given about it. You can pause the screen and find the answer. Nothing is given about this statement. The effects of the economy on world growers, this world economic chocolate growers is also not given. The link between Brazilian growers and African growers. So Brazil also they are talking. Let's read it. No, there is no link. Only they were talking Brazil was the third largest producer of coca beans, but in 80s the yield fell by 75%. And according to this person, he is talking about West Africa. So there is no link he is talking. So we had done this. Now next question, which paragraph contains the following information? How to do? As I told you, these are the information. We have to find these information into the paragraph. Let's read all the options, all the information within 30 seconds. A list of cocoa growing areas, an example of how disease has affected one cocoa growing region, the details of an ancient chocolate drink. Now the seventh one, a brief summary of how the chocolate industry has changed in modern times. Okay, the typical life modern times, as I told you today, word was there in one paragraph. The typical lifespan and crop size of a coca plantation, a reference to the scientific identification. A reference to the scientific identification means scientific kind of thing of the cocoa plant. Okay. So here we can see this in a paragraph we have already read. They are talking about flower and all. So can we match it with lifespan crop size of a cocoa plant? No. Nothing is there about it. So you read it, you just pause it. So I don't think so. Nothing is matching over here. Plant, they are talking about plant, leaf and flower. Where leaves drop, these tiny flowers transform into this and this. But is any matching with list of cocoa growing areas, disease, ancient chocolate drink, brief summary of modern times, typical lifespan, crop size? Nothing is given about it. Okay, so let's move to B paragraph. You can pause the screen and read the A paragraph. Now B paragraph we will be reading. So somehow 2000 years ago, ancient humans in this secret of these beans, if you scoop them from the pod with their pulp, let them ferment and dry in the skin, gentle, sometimes extraordinary happen, they become chocolatey. And if you grind the beans, half cocoa butter, and you will reach crumbly chestnut. So they are talking about chocolate kind of thing, but exactly it is not saying any chocolate drink. So we are looking for drink, but here drink nothing is there, no liquid kind of thing they are talking. So disease, growing trees, summary of modern time, nothing is given, only we are looking for chocolate drink in this, but nothing is, drink is not there. So let's move to C paragraph. So in C paragraph, Maya and Exec recovered this chocolate which they frothed up with water and species to make bracing concoction. It was an edible treasure offered to their gods. It means they are mixing it with water, means they are talking about ancient chocolate drink. Let's read it some more. Spanish explorer introduced the beverage. Beverage is also drink, so this will come with C number. You can read it. You just pause the screen and this is matching with that because of this water and because of this beverage also. Now D paragraph. I am showing you paragraph wise paragraph. You do with me. I am telling you, you will get benefit. So C6 number we have done. In last 200 years, the bean has been thoroughly where it is democratized, transformed from an elite drink into ubiquitous candy bars, cocoa powders, confection. Today chocolate is becoming more popular worldwide and new markets opening up in Europe and Asia. Okay, the list of cocoa growing areas, where this crop is growing, no, they are not talking about. They are talking about some chocolate today popular new markets. No disease is there, and a brief summary of how the chocolate industry has changed into modern times. As I told you, today world is there, and today chocolate is becoming more popular, and they have turned into candy bars, cocoa powders, confections and all. So we can just mark it D number. You can read it thoroughly. I will show you full paragraph. Pause the screen please. Now here in this paragraph we have already marked it, like from it has been planted in 4 countries since the Spanish first happened upon coca. It has been planted all around this hot humid tropical belt from South America, Caribbean to West Africa, East Asia and New Geneva, Ventura. And so it means they are talking about growing areas. So E number will come. You can pause the screen and just find the options. So in F paragraph, let's read this F paragraph also. Now we have left disease kind of thing. 5th number, we have left crop size of a cocoa plant. Lifespan means some years name may be there. Scientific identification. Okay, 3 options are left. Now let's read the F paragraph. Read it with me please. 70% of all chocolate beans come from West Africa, Central Africa. In many parts, growers practice so-called pioneer farming. This we have already read this paragraph. We know the things. Temporary planting of banana to shade and this. With luck grooves, this may produce annual yields 50-60 pots per tree. Okay, but eventually pathogens and soil exhaustion take their toil and yields diminish. Then growers move on and clear a new forest patch unless farmers of other crops get there first. You cannot keep cutting the tropical forest because the forest itself is endangered. Said this increases by 3% on average with the lack of land for new planting. So here I can see 25 to 30 years means they are talking about lifespan of a tree. 50 to 60 pots per tree for 25 to 30 years. So I think this 8th number is matching the typical lifespan and crop size of a crop plantation. So this F will come. Read it again please. So everything they have told. Yes, so they have told about lifespan and crop size also. Now we have left 5th number and 9th number, scientific identification of a tree and how disease has affected. I am showing you G paragraph also. We are looking for disease kind of word and scientific identification. Many farmers more eminent worry outrunning disease, cocoa especially when grown in plantation. Disease caused by various species fungi, and fungus kill the trees. These fungi spoil more than a quarter of yearly. No, nothing is given about any disease. It is given, but affected one cocoa growing region also we need to find. So disease is also in H paragraph. See this one disease which is broom devastated the cocoa plantations in the Bahia region of. So I think devastated, I think they are talking about this one region. So here I will put H number. And now scientific identification. Is there any scientific kind of word? No. Let's read it. I also today carried out to address problem. So here they are talking about problem. Carried out to try address this problem by establishing disease resist plant. However, even the plants are useless. Grow typical. Most of the mercy middleman situation to improve for farmers. Rapidly changing, diminishing supply. No. I think let's this. We have done only this 9th number is left. We can do it at the end because it will take time. Let's do 3 fill in the blanks. So here we have 10 to 13. Complete the notes below. No more than 2 words. Okay. Now it is important to read this title of the fill in the blanks. Okay. Notes. Ways of dealing with the plants problem. So in the last paragraph they were telling carried out to try to address this problem by establishing this resistance. So it means they are talking of ways of dealing the plants problem. So let's find it. Need to find plants which are not affected by. Okay. However, the plants are useless if there isn't anywhere to grow. Typically farmers who grow cocoa get a pittance for their beans compared with the profits reaped by the rest of the most of the mercy of local. No. Carried out by establishing disease resist plants. Plants word is need to find which are not affected by. Today research is being carried out to try to address this problem by establishing disease resist plant word is here which are not affected by. We can write here disease. Okay. 11th. Chocolate producers need to work direct. Farmers word is here. See this. Farmers, as we have read it, farmer. Okay, let's read it. Chocolate producers need to work directly with farmers instead of dash. Okay. Typically farmers who grow cocoa get for their beans compared with the profits reaped by the rest of the chocolate business. Most are at the mercy of local middlemen who buy the beans then sell for much a higher price to the chocolate. If the situation is to improve for farmers, these people need to be removed from the. So these people, I think they are talking about middlemen. So chocolate producers need to work directly with farmers instead of middlemen. MEN is given, so I have written. So this is need to produce the need to work directly with farmers instead of middlemen. More at the mercy of local middlemen who buy beans, sell them. If the situation is to improve, these people need to remove from the process. Yes, here it is given. Some companies have realized company's word is here means chocolate producers that they need to work more closely with farmers so to ensure that sustainable farming practices are used. Okay. Need to encourage farmers to use dash methods. So methods are always sustainable farming. They practices means methods. So here I will write sustainable. So sustainable I have written methods to grow cocoa plants. Make sure farmers receive some of the mates by the company. So make sure farmers receive some of the, we can just guess out profits or some money. We can chocolate industry definitely they should give some profits to the farmers. But yes, we have to look for the location. So next paragraph. So here I can see few lines were left from the last paragraph. Here it is written robust and more productive. They also need to empower farmers by guaranteeing them a higher price for their beans so that they will be encouraged to grow cocoa and can maintain their way of life. It means this word is not given, but yes, we can write make sure farmers receive some of the profits made by chocolate industry. So how paraphrasing they have done, this is to be point to be noted.